Hi, my name is Roberto Velasquez, and I want to contribute something with all those people they put in those good videos in the YouTube. Sometimes I have problems with my car and electricity, and I access to those good videos, and I learn a lot. So I come from Mexico, and I came to the United States, and I went to Tennessee Technology Center in Nashville, and I'm a HVAC technician. So in this time, I was going to contribute with the sequence of operation of AC and heat. First of all, I just want to let you know all the layout of this circuit. The first thing right here is the disconnect, the power coming in, the 120 volts right here, and then we have two terminal blocks. This one is the 120 VAC, and this one is the 24 VAC. From this 124 VAC, they distribute all the power to those elements. And this 24 volts VAC in this terminal distribute all those 24 volts, which is the 24 volts is to control the system. So we have the thermostat right here, and like you see, it's just one cool and one heat. And also we have two contactors. We have CR1 and CR2. This contactor is going to control the cooling mode. And this contactor CR2 is going to control the heat mode. Those light bulbs represent different elements. By instance right here, these bulbs represent the compressor, and this bulb represent the fan compressor motor, and this one right here represent the blower fan motor, and this bulb represent the heater. And also in this jig we have the transformer. This transformer is a step-down transformer. So which is in the primary they come 120 VAC, and the secondary is going to be 24 volts VAC. And also we have those switches represent the high pressure switch, and this switch represent the low pressure switch. This right here, there is a limit switch. There is a safety device to protect the heater element when it is too hot. Something is wrong. By instance, if the temperature go about 165, this limit switching is going to open, and that way this one is going to be off. And this one right here is the blower control motor. That's it, we have it in this jig, all the elements we have. Okay, next step is to change in a cooling mode. So right here in the thermostat you see that is off. So we're going to change to cooling mode right there. So we're going to flip the switch right there. Ambient temperature is 79 and set it up, and the set point of temperature is 83. So we have to drop the temperature below 79. So it's 82, 81, 80, 79. We're going to put a 76 right here. So we're going to hear a click in a minute. So it's clicking in a minute. So the compressor is working, the condenser fan motor is working, and the blower fan motor is going to start in a little bit. So they coming on right there. So the AC is working perfectly. So now, see, we have two switches right here. We have the high pressure switch and the low pressure switch. Those two switches, they protect the compressor. Let's see, by instance, if the condenser coil is dirty or something like that, it's going to increase the high pressure. And when they increase the high pressure, so this switch is going to open. Okay? You can see it, turn it on, and it's the high pressure switch open. compressor is not working. The condenser fan motor is not working. The only thing is working is the blower fan motor. It's going to continue working. Let's say we're going to flip back on the on position, the high pressure switch, and it's working fine, the unit. And the same thing we have, because they're connected in series, those two circuits right here, those two switches, the low pressure switch. By instance, the low pressure switch is coming low in the refrigerant, so maybe they have a leaking, low in the refrigerant, something that can cause the low pressure. When the low pressure is too low, so this is going to be off, and the compressor is off, and the condenser fan motor is off, and the blower is still running. So let's say we put we add more refrigerant, by instance, so this is going to be on, and then this is going to be working. We can see this working, the compressor and the condenser fan motor and the blower fan motor. So now let's say we're going to increase the temperature above 79 to make sure it's working properly. Okay, so we have 76 right here. We're going to be up 77, 78, 79, 80. We're going to put it 81, so we're going to be satisfied the temperature. So when it is satisfied that temperature, so the compressor is not working anymore, the condenser fan is not working, and the blower fan motor is still working because they have to take it out all the cooling from the duct system. It's going to work maybe for a couple 2 minutes, and then it's going to be off. See, the blower relay control the blower fan motor right there. See, and this one right here, you can change those sequencer. They have different time, so you can change the time of the blower fan motor is going to work. In this case, it's about a couple minutes, was going to be enough to take it out all the cooling from the duct system. Okay, as you can see, the blower fan motor is off, and then the system is completely off. Okay, so we're going to turn it off. Right here in the thermostat is off right there. So now the next step is in the heat mode. I'm going to explain that sequencer of the heat right there. So let's go to the thermostat right here. So let's put it off. Let's say the system is off right there. Okay. Now we turn it off in the heat mode right there. So the ambient temperature is 79 and the set temperature is 77. So we have to go above 79 degrees. So we're going to increase the temperature, 78, 79, 80. We're going to put in 82. Okay. Now we're going to hear a click right there. So the heater element is working. So it start working and then after a while, when it is heated up, the blower fan motor start working and start heating the house. It start warming the house. So which is good. See, now in the heating mode, the contactor are to activate the heater element right there. So we have the 24 volts in the coil right there. See, and the heater is working and the blower fan motor is on. So now we're going to decrease the temperature to make it satisfy to 79 degrees. So we're going to drop the temperature, 81. We're going to put 76 right there. So we're going to hear a click in a minute. So it's going to hear a click because it satisfied the temperature, and the heater is off. The blower fan motor is still working because there is heat in the system. There are heat in the duct system, so they have to take it out all the heat out from the duct system. So This blower fan motor is working for maybe for a couple minutes, and this one, like I told you before, this sequencer is control the time of the blower fan motor is working. So it's going to be off in a couple minutes. As you can see, the blower fan motor goes off, the system is, everything is off, so this customer is happy inside the house because they have heat in the house. So this is the presentation of the sequence operation of an AC and heat. See right here, I'm gonna give you more information. Maybe I went too fast to demonstrate step by step how each elements work, but I'm just gonna put in YouTube, I'm gonna put a wiring diagram right here. You can see the wiring diagram right here. So I'm gonna put in the YouTube so you can access from one wire to the terminal blocks and then go to the elements. So from the beginning to the end, you can see all those wiring. And if you follow all those wirings, I mean, you're gonna learn a lot about this system. And I hope this video you like it. And also, I got it right here, my business card. I put it one side is in Spanish and one it is in English. It's Reparaciones Velázquez. And I hope I contribute a little bit in YouTube, because all the people, they put their knowledge, and I feel like, oh, I have to give you something back. Okay, thanks a lot, and God bless you.